Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kevin Call of Duty again, and I have some new info for you. Some of you may or may not have heard, but it's rumored there's some type of evidence that we may be getting Dome in the DLC Drop 2. I know that DLC 1 just came out, but there's kind of a story behind it. I was on Charlie Intel, and I'll leave their link in the description. Go ahead and drop to them anytime, like you're just wondering if there's anything new. They always have news. From what I've seen, quicker than everybody else. They get their news and they get it out there, and it's pretty substantial. They don't go with just all the little rumors. But anyway, what happened was, now I'll show you a picture of it in a minute, but right here, this was taken from the DLC Drop 1. Somebody opened it, they sent a picture to Charlie Intel. As you see at the bottom, it says Dome. These are code names for DLC 2. It said DLC 02. Alright, so these aren't, I don't believe those are the names of the map, like Red River and all that, but I think they're code words for, like, they're developing the maps to figure their code. Like, Red River might have might have just some long river running through it, might be, a red clay river, something like that, whatever. And then Dome, I think it is a reimagined version of Dome, like how they did with Scrapyard. They rescaped it, and now it's a reimagined version of Scrapyard, and that's what we have for Ignition, which is great. I love that map. I think it's going to be really good in the playlist. It's going to help out. It's fast-paced. It's familiar to most people that played MW2. I know some people probably haven't. Some people that watched it probably have never played MW2. Thinking back now, it's like 5 years old or something like that. 6 years old. Anyway, but moving on here, because I'm kind of dragging. I'll show you the overlays, the actual, map, like, layouts that they have, because I know some people were complaining, some people I had heard about this said, oh, we already have Strike Zone, it's pretty much just Dome, but there are differences. Yes, they're similar, and I think they might have used Dome as kind of a template, but they still are they're still very different with the way that they're actually laid out. The size and some of how you get around is a little bit, it's similar, but they still are very much their own individual maps. I mean, if you go on MW3 and play Dome, it's not going to feel like Strike Zone, it's not going to play like Strike Zone. Dome has a more open feel to it, but it stays fast-paced. I mean, I'm excited for it. Here you see the layout of Dome. You see there's a few open areas, like right by between C and D, and between A and B, there's open areas, but the rest of it's pretty restrained. There's small pieces of cover. I mean, not small. There's large, like there's a tank. And then you see Strike Zone, where there's more sporadic cover through Strike Zone. It kind of didn't seem like it. And the way the map moves, it doesn't flow as much. If you see, there's a lot of different cutoffs and little things like that. You have to go around things. It still is different. It's a fast-paced map, especially for this game, but it's not as fast-paced as Dome. Dome, you run from one section to the next. I mean, you can just be going and going and going. Strike Zone, it gives you a little more of that cover for, say, if you're moving with an SMG, but at the same time, it does kind of restrict how you can get around the map. Whereas Dome was more open, you could run around pretty much everywhere. Like, where B area on Dom was, you just run just around that from, A side of it to C side of it. You really were pretty unrestricted, so I think it's going to be good. Leave a comment down below, like, what you think, about Dome coming back. I mean, we just got Scrapyard back, and, tell me what you think. Like, do you think it's going to be good? Do you think that, they're just making maps that they've already done before because it's easier? Or do you think they're trying to give us, what we want? Maps that people like from, older Call of Duties, and, refurbishing them and putting them out, obviously new skin and everything like that, but put them out because it's what we want to see, or because, like some people said, it was lazy. Me, I'm excited about it. I love those maps, but let me know what you think. Also, leave a like and subscribe if, you like the content you see on my channel. But this is K.E.M Call of Duty, and I'm out.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.